The Morning Majority, 5 to 9 on 630 WMAL.
6:37 on The Morning Majority. Brian Neiman and Republican Congressman Steve King from Iowa in this morning on The Morning Majority. ABC's Alex Stone is in Japan, joins us live now. Alex, it seems the news keeps getting worse. Death toll will be in the tens of thousands, and another explosion at the Fukushima nuclear power plant. Let's start with that. Give us the latest on the latest explosion and how serious it is.
Well, this is very serious this morning. Hey, guys, this is now a situation where the Prime Minister of Japan came out tonight and addressed his people and said, this has become very serious. We need you not to panic. We need you to listen to authorities as we tell you what to do. There are now 2 reactors that are leaking radiation at levels that are far beyond healthy levels or dangerous to humans. One has caught fire. The fire is now out, but it's still open and leaking the radiation out. And reactor number 2 at that site exploded, the housing around it. But it now appears that the actual reactor has been breached, and there is radiation coming out. Exactly what's happening inside isn't known. They can't get in there, but they believe the fuel rods are now melting. Water being poured in is disappearing immediately, which says it's incredibly hot, and there's probably a leak that's not containing the water in there. That this has become a nuclear crisis in the last 24 hours. They don't know what they're going to do, it would appear, but it is looking very, very bad.
Well, Alex, this is Steve King, and do you know what the levels, what the radiation levels are there? How many people they have close to that site? If there are people working that are suffering exposure right now as they're trying to cool these sites down?
Well, there have been some exposure problems, and I don't have the exact numbers for you. We've seen them, but it's all speaking another language to me because it's all science in it. But the numbers are, there's some debate on whether they're lethal immediately or just highly dangerous. Some say lethal, some say not. But we just found out here, and this is not good news for the folks of Tokyo, that the government has just put out, the Pentagon, that the USS George Washington, which is 200 miles south of what's going on in the Fukushima plant, now has picked up radiation in the air. So it's now being picked up pretty far away and against where the winds are. The winds are going west. They're picking this up south. That's the concern, that right now these winds are taking it out to the ocean, not high enough to make it to the west coast, but tomorrow the winds are expected to turn and come inland, and this stuff could be coming down on the people of the country, including those who are suffering right now, the injured, and the rescue workers as well.
Another question, Alex. Joe Lieberman said put the brakes on our construction of nuclear plants here. Can you confirm the Japanese nuclear plants that are there a number of them that are still operating and generating electricity for the rest of Japan?
I believe that they are, those that were not affected by this quake at all. I don't think that they have